Top 5 signs that the world is coming to an end. Each second, the world as we know it might be coming to an end, and you wouldn't even notice at first. There are plenty of clues that the Earth may not be able to withstand the changes in our environment, so here are the top 5 signs that the world may be ending each second. Number 1. Mass extinction. In 2010, 6 species went extinct every hour. In 2012, it's estimated that 4,900 plants and animals will become extinct every day. Some biologists are predicting a 6th mass extinction comparable in magnitude to what killed off the dinosaurs. Not only do these numbers seem inconceivable, they seem hopeless as well. But this doesn't have to be the case. It all starts with one person doing one thing. If everyone living on Earth does just one good deed for another person or animal every day, we can make this Earth Day count for something really big. 1. Stop eating meat. 2. Buy organic. 3. Give up your car. 4. Recycle electronics. 5. Support renewable energy. 6. Clean up oil spills. 7. Protect wildlife. 8. Share happiness. 9. Conserve water. 10. Use your bike. Number 2. Humans are destroying forests each year. Humans destroy over 2.3 million acres of forests worldwide. These ancient ecosystems are being stripped away for timber, for land conversion, for grazing animals, and for agricultural purposes such as cattle farming. When these forests are gone, soil erosion occurs, and less carbon dioxide gets removed from the atmosphere, which impacts our climate negatively. A lack of forests also impacts our biodiversity and local species' survival rates. Scientists have estimated that if we keep destroying trees at this rate, the last tree will be cut down in 220 years. The sad part about it is that there's no chance of reversing the damage because once a forest has been destroyed, it takes hundreds or thousands of years before it can grow back again. There are so many environmental issues facing us today that it can seem overwhelming to try and tackle all of them at once. Number 3. We are consuming our natural resources. We are consuming our natural resources at a rapid rate. Our global population has doubled since 1968, and we continue to live in ways that are not sustainable for our planet. On top of this, there's been a recent trend of more people eating meat than ever before. We only have one Earth, so it's important to protect it as much as possible. If you want to learn more about sustainability, click here. One way to make sure that your footprint on the Earth stays small is by choosing what you eat wisely. Make sure that everything you consume isn't damaging to our environment or contributing to greenhouse gases. The best thing you can do for yourself and your planet is eat plant-based foods because they emit zero carbon dioxide. When selecting food, try choosing organic produce over conventionally grown vegetables because organic vegetables don't contain pesticides which harm ecosystems and pollute water supplies. Number 4. Anyone who thinks that we won't need a backup plan at some point should consider this. Only 50% of humans know how to swim, and yet we live on a planet covered with water. The Earth's oceans are growing more acidic by the year, which could mean trouble for all ocean life. Oceans absorb over 30% of CO2 emissions from human activity, and as they become more acidic, they lose their ability to store carbon dioxide, meaning it will linger in our atmosphere instead. Fish stocks have been declining since 1970, and experts say that if we keep going as we are now, all commercial fisheries will collapse within 40 years. That would be bad news for fish lovers everywhere, but also bad news for people relying on those fish stocks for food and income. Even scarier, there's a good chance the next ice age is just around the corner. Ice ages usually last about 100,000 years, so even if one starts tomorrow, which has never happened before, it would still be a while before you'd need to start building that ark. Number 5. Deforestation. Deforestation accounts for up to 20% of human-caused greenhouse gas emissions. Without trees, forests and the massive amount of carbon they store, global temperatures will skyrocket, and agriculture will decline with potential negative impacts on food security. Currently there are more than 40% fewer trees than in pre-industrial times, and yet tree planting rates barely keep pace with deforestation rates. As a result, every year we're losing trees at a rate of 12 football fields worth per minute, or 4 trillion individual trees in total. It's estimated that by 2050 all the world's rainforests will be gone. It's no coincidence then that Indonesia has been ranked as one of the most endangered countries on Earth due to its rapid expansion in logging and forest fires, according to Greenpeace. It might not even be too late though if we start acting now. There are plenty of ways you can plant a tree, take action against climate change, boycott products from companies damaging our planet, and so much more. If we want to live on this earth long enough to see any sort of future, we need to stop thinking about ourselves and start thinking about others and the future generations who will have no say in their fate. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comments below.